Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain For You. I'm back outside. Woohoo! Alright, so today's topic is going to be permission to be human. Alright, and get to that in a minute. I'm going to enjoy some fresh air. Been inside all day. It's late afternoon. Breathe in something positive. Belief. Exhale the skepticism and doubt. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise, the static, too much thinking. Breathe in the peace of mind and knowing you're on the right track. Exhale the doubt and the uncertainty. So today's topic, a little bit more of a warm and fuzzy, not quite as much how to do anything, but give yourself permission to be human. Look, so many of us TMSers have these high expectations of ourselves, and when we don't live up to them, we kind of beat the crap out of ourselves, and we're self-judgmental. And I've said a long time ago in one of these videos that most of our self-critical thoughts, they were given to us. They were gifted to us by other people. And you know, even if your parents were super nice and super loving, just the expectation that, oh, you can get an A, you should go get an A. We interpret that type of thing to be, I don't want to let my parents down. And even if your parents were wonderful, they didn't put any pressure on you. Life and society and teachers and other students, and you know, there's all sorts of input into how we form our self-esteem and the need to be better, be perfect, do everything right. And one of the challenges is, you know, and I'll give credit where credit's due. Alan Gordon put out a really nice post about being flawed, and got me thinking about this whole concept, giving yourself permission to be human, all right? Because we're not perfect by far. I'm not, you're not, nobody is. You know, it relates to these symptoms, right? Because if I've got symptoms, or if you've got symptoms, then who's going to take care of the kids? Will my spouse, my husband, my wife put up with me if I'm always sick? And I need to get better. I really desperately need to get better. Because if I don't, maybe they'll leave me. Maybe they'll disapprove of me. Maybe that'll mess up my marriage or my kids or my whatever. You know, we can get into this feeling of guilt, like I'm not doing enough for my kids. They're being neglected of my time, of my energy, emotionally. And so we can really get ourselves spun into this desperate need to fix ourselves and do it quickly and do it right and do it fast and do it perfectly, right? We can do this process very imperfectly and still get well. And so, you have my permission to be human, to be flawed, to be less than perfect, and trust me. Please trust me. There are many things that I struggle with. Fortunately, chronic pain is not one of them, but I struggle with a number of things, right? Don't know if you noticed, but if you go look at a video from, you know, a year and a half ago, I was a good bit thinner. So I've got my COVID 25 pounds on, which I'm not happy about. There's a lot of self-critical thoughts going on in here about what the heck's wrong with me? How come I can't get this under control? Blah, blah, blah. You hear you know the voices. I'm also struggling to write this book, you know. I've got this belief in my head that it needs to be awesome, needs to be the best. And I struggle. I struggle hard with that. And so look, we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect human beings. Nobody is. Trust me, nobody is. I don't know anybody who's flawless. But it's okay. It's perfectly okay. And sometimes, in the desperate need to be perfect, we probably turn off the people around us even more so than if we would just show our humanity, show that we're flawed, our weaknesses, you know? Sometimes those weaknesses, when somebody's got the, I'll say the guts or the self-honesty to step up and go, yeah, I'm really struggling. Those are some of our most endearing times, you know? And I remember having a conversation with my girlfriend, and I opened up about my weight, about the struggles I'm having with the book. And, you know, she was surprised. She was like, wow, that's the most honest you've been with me in a long time. And it made me even more endearing to her. And so we don't have to be perfect to be loved. We don't have to be perfect for our families to care for us and want to be around us. Be human. That's good enough. And so evaluate how intensely you're going about this healing because of this feeling, this desperate need to fix yourself quickly because you might let somebody else down. You know? And some of us, we don't want to ask for help at all. You know? Because many of us have been the care providers for so darn long that when we actually need a little bit of help ourselves, man, do we fight it. Because we're not used to receiving the help. And so for anybody who's in that position, I would encourage you, please accept the help when it's offered. And know that you don't have to be perfect. It's okay to be human. It's okay to have a rough time. And look, I get it. Sometimes life doesn't work out the way we had hoped or planned. And we have kind of a question in our head that goes, how the heck did I get here in this place with these experiences and these sensations and these pains and these struggles? How did I get here? I get it. I do. But it's okay. Because everybody has their ups and downs. And please, whatever you do, don't compare yourself to your friends and associates and acquaintances on Facebook, because that is somewhat of an artificial world. Not for everybody. Some people just let it rip and share all the good, bad, and ugly. But a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram show the highlight reel. This is the wonderful stuff. This is me smiling with my dog and my kids or my husband or my wife, or I'm on vacation, or I'm taking a walk in the woods, and all this stuff. So if you're comparing your daily grind, if you will, to everybody else's wonderfulness that they're posting all over the internet, it's not an apples to apples comparison. You know, you're comparing your daily world to their highlight reel. And I know it's easy to do that, but I will tell you, comparison to others is a surefire way to being absolutely miserable. Because all it does is lead us to judge ourselves as not good enough and not worthy. I'll tell you what, that's not a fun place to be. So, what do you guys think? You going to allow yourself to be a little bit more human? That doesn't mean we become weak and, you know, roll over and have pity parties all day. It just means the desperate need to fix this yesterday and now can be loosened up a little bit. And just know it's going to take whatever time it takes for the brain to get the right message that you're already okay. So, I hope somebody here found this useful, helpful. But you have my permission to be human, to be flawed. It's okay. We all are. I am. And cut yourself some slack. Really, cut yourself some slack. With that, I'm going to sign off. Have a happy Tuesday. Hope your Monday was great. And I'll see if I can get out here again tomorrow. I think there might be snow coming, so perhaps we'll have some snow in the next few videos. Perhaps not. We'll see. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys and gals soon. Love you.